Hey, what's going on, guys? How you doing? Michael Melchizedek. Follow-up video to my last one. This is a really good song, but I wanted it to play background in my video here a little bit lighter, a little bit lighter. Ooh, there we go, there we go. Nice and pretty. All right, get back to it. Oh, what's up? Hey. Yeah, I was browsing through. What's the best? I don't know, forget it. I was just browsing through some YouTube videos and I came across some some modern footage of the Long Island medium Theresa Caputo. Um, this is a really cute topic to me because of a number of things. Because Theresa and I kind of grew up around the same area on Long Island. Um, um, Back this old like B Dubs, Buffalo Wild Wings waiter's position I had. I waited on her, her daughter and her her boyfriend that would come in with her here and there. She was part of like the same I don't know, underground group of psychics in New York City that I know a bunch of them up here. And it's I don't know. I was informed once that she was supposed to be, which is very rare. She was supposed to be a female um, initiate into the Order of Melchizedek, which yeah, which is why I wanted to do this because a lot of the stuff you find with Theresa now, which is, I mean, stuff I know about a lot of these people in general, not just these people, like famous type of people, but just people in this field in general who like do this for a living and charge money and claim that certain things are the way they are and that they can do certain things that they can do. And I know 90% of it is bullshit. I know what is real. I know what not is real. I know what's misrepresented. So, since I haven't done a good video in like a week or so, and I was just looking at this very funny collage of Teresa just being like, ripped apart by like some, I don't know, some like I don't know, it was like a TLC montage or I don't know, some shit like that. But let me let's see. Let's go into this psychic ability. Okay, what a lot of you believe, what many people make you believe, is, I don't know. For example, I could walk up to you and say, "You are thinking of the color pink," right? Some shit like that. I can read your mind, like you have a computer board, like coming across your forehead, and every little thing you think of just kind of comes across your head as like subtitles, and I could just like read it. And it doesn't work like that. Your mind, your consciousness, one atom in your mind. I mean, if any of you follow this type of stuff, but this is like sacred geometry, quantum mechanics, like type stuff. I mean, everything in here to you is so gigantic. It's like just going into your personal, I don't know, like one spot at night, like laying down in your, like on your brain with like a blanket and then looking up at the sky. And then out of the tens of millions of stars that are out at night, just trying to point at one, and I don't know, telling me to look at that entire system, telling me to look at every moon, every planet. Now, I don't know, find a planet. Oh, there's life on that one? Oh, okay. I want you to look really, really close. Really, I'm not like the fucking Hubble telescope or anything, right? But, there's someone in this country, in this neighborhood, and it's just, I'm sorry. It's the odds of pulling off a lot of these things that people claim that we can do. It's just it defies like the laws that any kid any normal child tries to fight their parent when they're coming of age and they're realizing Santa Claus doesn't exist. And they come up with like all the loopholes and all, like the this and that bullshit to say that it's just not possible. And a lot of you are right when you come up with these ideas. But, a lot of these people are really just good at, selling their bullshit. This is what they do for a living. This is how they pay their bills. Okay. Um, you know, reading, reading your brain, reading your mind is not how this works at all. It gets even worse with the people that go into the whole talking to the dead people thing. Okay, which I'll hit in a couple minutes too. Um, now, intuitive, extrasensory, whatever abilities could range from you have kind of odd ones, which are like you get smelling. Some people can even taste, uh, hearing. You got seeing. You got knowing. You got feeling. And there's clear this, clear that, clear this, clear that. Um, I have a very, as I've said, posted before, I have a very clear cognizance. That's a knowing. That's how I download. It's a Melchizedek thing in me, a real Melchizedek thing. How I download all of my sacred geometry information and wisdom and everything. Okay. But these things, time doesn't exist, so they don't work on like a watch, like these readers try to do with a live audience. I remember this funny statement: "Spirit doesn't work on time," because it may seem like it exists here, but when you die, when your soul separates from this vessel, you're definitely not working on a stopwatch. Trust me. Um, yeah, and these things pop up all kinds of different times for all kinds of different reasons. A lot of times when I have mine, they're when I'm alone, and a lot of times it's weird shit. It's like I don't know, I hit the power button, I turn on my TV, I think of a channel, and then all of a sudden, like really quick, it happens in seconds. I'll think of a movie that's on, and then I'll hit that channel number with my remote, and then poof, that movie will be on. Didn't check a TV guide, didn't check the internet, didn't check anything from, like the day before. This is just how stuff like that happens. That or music that might, come on soon, or something that might happen that day with a relative, maybe like a car accident or something. Sometimes dreams that I have come true. It's weird. But I tell you, the biggest part in this field, the biggest thing that, if they're legit and they'll be honest to it, what we really are the real ones. Your psychic counselors, your readers, your helpers. There, we are sort of born with this like natural doctorate level knowing, actually even farther than that, IQ wise, of how like psychology works, the brain, the mind, how emotion works, how the heart works, everything that people think, everything that people say, how people react. We just that like psychiatry or psychology, whatever aspect of the field of when we're doing readings for people. Um, I mean, this is kind of what your real intuitives are doing. I hate the fucking word psychic. I really do. This is what your real intuitive is doing. We also work there's some of us that work with cards, certain kinds of cards. Like I work off of Angel or card decks, Oracle card decks, excuse me. And these, for example, like work off of. I post a lot about sacred geometry, the quantum this, quantum that, energy, frequency, vibration, how everything is like holofractographic, and we talk about black holes and spins and all this kind of shit. And you'll ask me a question, or you'll think about a question, and I'll do just my prayer just to kind of clear the area, and then I'll do, a shuffle, and then I'll do just my bump, 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 like 1, 2, 3. And I automatically just have like a layout of basically the magnetic frequency that you were going to like mirror in my deck. So you're, whether you verbalize it or not, I pretty much already know what's going on, like in my deck. That's how a lot of us do it. Okay, it's the best way to do it, the most accurate. Because instead of trying to channel and look at, again, like black holes worth of shit, and try to, instead of trying to get everything from up there, our cards are really helpful tools to us. Um, yeah, so you got the psychology part, you got the cards part, which, we can help you with all kinds of different things. Um, to leave this with, because I'm like past 10 minutes now, dude, this whole, communicating with the dead thing and exorcisms and like the paranormal activity demon in the house, dude, this is so off the charts, psychotic, and in science fiction. And certain things exist, but they are so fucking rare. The chance that it's like the whole, they talk about dying in a plane crash, getting hit by lightning, like winning the lottery, actually coming upon an entity like that, or something with a dead relative. Because I'll tell you what happens 90% of the time when it comes to death. You'll have a piece of your soul that represents the or your whatever, your body, your energy, your whatever that represents your soul, the collective of your consciousness, everything that is you. And that that separates when we pass on. And this has been proven in many ways, in medicine, in some medicine books that I've read, and in the Tibetan Book of the Dead, that we spend exactly it's 49 days or 7 weeks in the Great Void, just floating around, experiencing certain things like I don't know, past life review, stuff like that, and then kind of choosing karmically, like making a karmic contract about how you come back and in what and what you plan to do. And and then you basically, you reincarnate into an egg that has just been injected with a sperm cell, and you are the soul that has now taken up that egg, everything that's being fertilized there, and you are going to grow out of that. And now your next life is going to be after you get birthed out of that parent. And this is what happens most of the time when people pass on. Because obviously my practice is sourceology, so I talk to people about source, about the higher astral planes, about how difficult it is to get back there. And yeah, I want you guys to know this. This is what happens most of the time. And this is like a subatomic particle just floating in the void, just waiting to reincarnate. Okay? They're not going to show up in Theresa Caputo's fucking living room and tell you that they've been binge watching Orange is the New Black for the last fucking 2 weeks. I'm tired of this shit. I'm tired of this shit. There's things I'm trying to do in this chapel, and like I said in the last video, old religions getting in the way, corruption's getting in the way, Scientology and their bullshit has gotten in the way, Theresa Caputo and John Edwards, their bullshit gets in the way of what I try to do in my practice here, and I want it all to be deaded. I want all you people to go away and go back under your rocks and stop fucking over people who have really good intentions to actually do great things on this planet. All right. All right. Holy shit. Like 14 minutes here. All right. Yeah. Facebook, YouTube, Twitter, Pinterest, all that shit. Like, share, tell your friends. Thank you for watching. As always, I am God and so are you. And until next time. Mwah. Turn it off. Turn it off.